Today's episode of SuperMegaCast is sponsored by Honey, the easy way to save when shopping on your iPhone or computer. When I find a deal, I feel smart, lucky, and excited. All three of those things put into one emotion. I can't even explain it. I start dripping with sweat, I start drooling, I get so excited that I'm saving some money. I feel the same way when I get surprised by a deal. Well, thanks to Honey, I get to experience that feeling every time I shop online, because manually searching for coupon codes is a thing of the past. Honey is the free shopping tool that scours the internet for promo codes and applies the best one it finds to your cart. Get PayPal Honey for free at joinhoney.com/megacast. That's joinhoney.com/megacast.
Howdy, partners. Welcome to another episode of your favorite podcast, the SuperMegaCast.
That's
brought
right.
to you by Matt Watson and Ryan McGee. Matt Watson being not the voice you're listening to right now.
This is Matt Watson's voice.
See?
Now Ryan McGee is not the voice you're listening to right now. A lot of people mix them up. They
Used
say
to mix them up.
a lot of people still do. They think that we still have very similar voices. Which, do you take that as an insult?
No, I personally don't hear it. I definitely hear, like, because Justin has, like, little bits of, like, inflections of, like, both of our voices. So when people are, like, Justin was on Sonic recently, and I see a lot of comments saying it sounds like he's our son. He's a mixture of both of our voices. And I think people get that from the laugh that he has.
Yeah.
Which is like the, something similar to that. And then I don't know where your voice and his voice. Maybe people think he's a
little nasally too.
He sounds like nasally.
Me. You know,
because you both have those majestic honkers.
We do, and it's my grandfather's honker. I'm very proud to have it. But I get why Justin sounds like a combination of both of us, considering we taught him how to speak.
Yeah.
You know, when we first started working with him, he had just come out of the woods.
He didn't know how to socialize well with many people. In fact, he's still getting the hang of it. He's doing a better job. I honestly, personally think we should give Justin a round of applause for even being as socially active as he is, and being as
and sexually
active, sexually active as well. I don't know if I want to praise him on that one, because we didn't teach him, but I don't want to take credit for someone else's work.
God damn it, dude! I can't.
What, dude?
I can't.
Come on.
It's just it's as badly as I do want to take credit. I know I can't. It makes me laugh. It makes me laugh at us, at ourselves.
Well,
because
that's what. I mean, he was homeschooled, so.
God damn it, dude!
Where else do you expect him to learn that?
Oh man, I might have the giggles today, McGee.
His sex ed assignment.
How do they go about sex ed in homeschool?
I don't know. Why don't you ask Justin's mom?
You motherfuckers!
What are you trying to implicate my mother in?
She had sex with him. Simple as that.
Or at least taught you the basics.
Oh, she had sex with him.
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna like that too much.
No, not at all.
Damn.
But this isn't Justin's podcast, and if he wants to generate a following and get his own podcast to go against ours, he's more than welcome to.
Good luck, Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just surpassed Joe Rogan in popularity, so I don't know, when pigs fly, as they would say in Spy Kids 2.
They never actually say it in Spy Kids 2, which upset me. They just show it. No, they just show the pig flying, which actually...
Y'all can watch on the newest episode of Uncle Sleepover.
That's right.
Which is on our Patreon.
On our Patreon right now, Spy Kids 2. Ryan picked that movie, and...
You picked the next movie, which we're going to watch Wednesday.
And it's going to be fantastic. And
don't tell me what it is.
Spy Kids 2 was really fucking great. That was a good episode. Very funny.
You know what one's next?
Yeah.
You know what one I'm choosing next?
I know what movie you're choosing next.
Good.
I'm totally fine with it. I'm excited for it.
Then it's a mystery after that.
I think if you listen to
I am not going to do Spy Kids 4. I'm not. You can choose to have us watch that, but
how are we going to watch Spy Kids 5 or the reboot when it comes out?
We won't.
Why? It stars all the original cast. What do you mean we're not going to watch? Yes.
Is it called 5?
No, it's just a reboot.
So then we don't have to watch 4. Since it's a reboot type thing.
But Carmen and Junie are in the fourth one.
Jessica Alba's in the fourth one too, and Joel McHale.
Yeah.
Joel McHale's an interesting pick.
That is interesting, yeah.
I can never not see him as the soup guy.
I can't either. In fact, I saw him in something the other day, like
he would
in a
probably
trailer.
hate hearing that, don't you think?
He would really hate because he's like, man, I worked so hard.
I was in Community. I was. He's in another show right now.
Yeah, I saw like a little trailer for it, and my first thought, hey, that's the guy from the soup.
A little trailer. Joel, don't take.
You just called him the soup guy, dude.
It was very popular. The most popular show on Comedy Central at one point, I'm sure.
It was not on Comedy Central. No,
it was one of those two.
I think it was on E.
Oh, fuck. Wait,
right?
What was E? What channel was E?
Wait, no, it wasn't on E. Like entertainment, like E with the exclamation mark.
Hold up.
It wasn't Comedy Central and it wasn't MTV. The soup, was it VH1? No, fuck, what was it? What fucking channel was the soup on?
What channel did the soup air?
This is driving me nuts, man.
E Entertainment Network.
Yeah.
Which I guess I didn't even think. I thought E was like some sideshow on like an MTV thing. I forgot that it was its own
thing.
Channel.
Yeah, its own channel.
That's where Joan Rivers and everyone would talk about celebrities' clothes and how ugly they are.
And
do you think this dress is awesome? No.
Sorry, Joan Rivers, but I mean, looking like that, I don't think you really have. I'm gonna stop myself there. I shouldn't be speaking of Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers is dead.
I know, and that's why I stopped myself.
Okay.
But I thought it was very crass and rude of her to publicly comment on other women's clothing like that.
Exactly.
You know, women should be bringing other women up, not bringing them down.
Let me see. What was that show called that she was on? Joan Rivers E?
Joan Rivers Funny Giggle Hour?
I don't know if it was on E or if Comedy Set. It was called Fashion Police on E.
Fashion Police? Ooh.
This week's hot ticket was the Black Swan premiere in New York City.
Natalie Portman in this dress by Christian Dior.
Nice. What I didn't like is that she's carrying a book. You know what I mean? You know what that says? It says, this movie sucks. I'm so bored. I'm going to read through it.
So yeah, it was that.
Yeah.
It was that.
Joan's right, though.
I actually watched a few episodes of that back
Really?
when it was airing.
Really?
Yeah.
Fashion Police?
It was adults making crude jokes, and I was like,
You know what I watched for adults?
they said curse words?
We should do like a fashion show like that where we're like sitting around a table and we're all just commentating on other YouTubers' fashion.
We'll do it for the next Streamy Awards.
Yeah, we should do a live fashion thing for the next Streamy Awards, just talking about how badly everyone's dressed.
Did anyone cry while accepting a Streamy?
If they did, they're probably a big pussy.
Yeah.
I think Prezzo cried when he went on stage just because he was so scared.
Well, Prezzo cries all the time just because he's a very emotional guy.
When he was staying with me during the Streamy Awards, I not a day went by that he didn't cry. In fact, my couch actually has stains on it from his tear marks. I guess they were like acidic or something, like high or low pH or something. I don't know.
And it could have been as simple as something he set his toast to 5 instead of 3.
Exactly.
You know.
And he did cry quite a bit, but fuck, oh yeah, you know what show I watched when I wanted to see adults make crude jokes? I'll tell you what show it was. It was World's Dumbest Criminals.
Oh yeah, was that the one that was on Spike or something?
It was on True TV.
True TV,
or it used to be Court TV, and then they changed it to True TV.
I watched Court TV at the gym a lot. I watched also like a bunch of like Cheaters.
Oh yeah,
and stuff like that. What was that guy's name? The host of Cheaters,
Jesse Ventura.
No, I thought he
did he not host that?
He did that one. I'm talking about the guy with the leather jacket and glasses.
Didn't Jesse Ventura host Cheaters?
He might have, but I'm talking about the newer the host that was popular back in the early. Okay, Joey Greco.
Oh, I guess I confused them. Whoops.
Yeah, they look similar and they sound very similar.
They had Tanya Harding on that on World's Dumbest Criminals as a commentator, which I thought was very interesting.
Joey got a glow up.
Joey got a glow up
in like kind of like just like short hair, glasses, and an intimidating leather jacket of some sort. But now he's accepting that gray. He's still got a little faux hawk thing going on, but he looks happy and healthy.
This isn't the same Joey Greco, is it?
No.
That's Joey Greco, 2023, baseball, University of Minnesota. Kind of looks like Justin.
Let him astray. Kelly comes to those with expertise in such matters. I'm Joey Greco, and this is Cheaters.
Such an interesting show.
This is a great show. I mean, trash TV was at its finest in the early 2000s to mid 2000s. In terms of if it was real or not,
did it matter?
It doesn't matter. Most of it was scripted and faked, especially when it comes to like those MTV shows like Next or anything like that, like Parental Control. Like all of that was, of course, like, heavily scripted. But with Cheaters, I can't tell if, like, I'm sure a lot of it's scripted, but I can't also tell if, like, it's also shitty studio execs taking advantage of people who are, you know.
It has to be scripted, though, because you have to sign a release form to be on TV.
Some people get, like, punched and hurt, though, in these encounters.
But you think about this. You have to sign a release form to be on TV. So I'm imagining if you were to be caught cheating on a TV show, they wouldn't. Well, no, because think about To Catch a Predator. They don't have to sign a release form.
Come at it from the perspective of like a Borat or like a Jerry Springer, where it's all this crazy stuff and they're doing things to amp it up, but they are bringing like people who are like mentally unwell or they're taking advantage of people for entertainment.
Reality TV would never do that, Ryan.
But in terms of cheating, like how do you, instead of, I guess, getting a private investigator, you call the cheaters hotline, hey, I think my girlfriend's cheating on me. He's like, we'll get back to you in a year to film this.
It has to be fake, though.
She still cheat. Yeah, the cheaters definitely.
Springer, obviously.
There was one where Joey, hold up. I remember there was a controversy with Joey Greco.
Joey Graceffa?
Punch?
Did he get punched?
I thought there was something where he got assaulted. Hold up. Or some TV show host got assaulted. I can't remember what it was. I'm going to try to... Let me do one more deep dive.
You know what would really help a show that was being alleged scripted instead of reality, and people are saying, oh, this is fake? If the host got assaulted and it was a news story. But it was planned. You know?
He reveals all.
All?
Halfway across the
Oh, shut up.
So I'm actually bisexual.
halfway across the country.
We're gonna find out.
For her husband's career.
Okay, hold up.
Cheaters is basically a show where if someone feels that their partner may not be faithful to them and they don't have the means otherwise, they contact our show. We have investigators that, if the case is accepted, will follow their mate until they can determine whether they're being genuine and faithful.
I never imagined that it would be so.
But how do they...
Too intelligent.
I'm assuming... I'm imagining a lot of these people wouldn't want to sign a release form once they find out they're being filmed.
No, the dude got stabbed on a boat.
What?
Yeah, that's what... It wasn't punched. He got fucking
Joey
stabbed.
got stabbed?
Yes. One of the show's best moments occurred on episode in 2003 when a woman contacted cheaters about her boyfriend as alleged cheating and led to cheaters investigators eventually finding homeboy frolicking. I mean, that's what the article says. I'm not calling him homeboy in case anyone wants to derive anything from that. Frolicking with his mistress in a boat off some random dock. In the scene you see above, the episode climaxes when a violent altercation between the wiry cheater, Mitchell, known as Mitchell, of a boyfriend and the show's second host, Joey Greco. Joey ended up getting stabbed in the ordeal, with all kinds of security and crew members trying to restore some order. The boyfriend was seen subdued while Greco lay on the boat, bleeding out from his stomach. Amazing television, right?
Wait, Ryan. But I have an article pulled up talking about how
But that's just one side of the story.
the actor came out and said they were paid and it was fake. Listen to this. $350 for a few days' work playing a woman who was caught having an affair with the man. The show also reported the ambulance was rented, the blood was fake, and everything was scripted right down to the person who fell off the boat.
I love the Inside Edition. The producer of the show gave this quote to Inside Edition. But let me say this. If it was all poppycock, it sure did good ratings. So, yes, it was fake. I actually believed when I saw that article a while ago that I was like, oh, he got stabbed? Because I never saw the episode. I just assumed it was like Remember when something goes... I thought something went wrong during the taping and then it got canceled or something.
The fucking producer wearing like a top hat and a monocle. If it was all poppycock.
I knew you'd love that poppycock
That's
line.
a good fucking word. Who the fuck uses that in an actual sentence?
Normal, everyday people. Normal men who have a decent vocabulary.
No, Ryan.
Who don't use things like us, like farts and poop all the time. They can say poppycock. They're not as crass to say bullshit like our dumb generation. Poppycock is such an intellectual word. You can, picture this real quick, just to prove my point. Can you picture Jordan Peterson using the word poppycock?
Yes.
Can you picture Ben Shapiro using the word poppycock?
Yes.
Two of the world's brightest minds.
That's poppycock.
Yeah, exactly. Two of the world's...
That's absolutely poppycock.
I don't know if I could see Steven Crowder.
No. You think it's too funny, but Jordan Peterson for sure. It's absolutely poppycock.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
What does poppycock actually mean?
Horse
Fake?
shit.
Just
It's all hooey. It's all lies. It's all made up.
for him to use that in a quote to the press means that, like,
If it is all poppycock.
like,
it is all poppycock.
he must use it a lot in his everyday vernacular though, for it to just come up in like a so casually.
I want to start adding it in, throwing it in, because then
poppycock, man.
Once someone says poppycock, I think cock draws them in, but then they realize that you said poppycock, and as I said previously, it makes you come across as an intellectual. 100%. Poppycock.
It means nonsense.
Yep.
Poppycock. What a fucking good word. And what's not poppycock are these ad reads, guys. You're gonna love these.
Except for the first one.
It's a little poppycock. Our employee Luke is the cream of the crop. All right, he behind the scenes works day in, day out to edit this podcast and make it what it is. In fact, he's here right now in this ad read. Luke, go ahead and put a clown horn in to show that you're here. That's right. When every person, moment, and penny counts in your business, you can't afford to take any of them for granted. Stamps.com gets it, because for the last 25 years, they've been helping businesses, like yours, save time and money. So, you can focus on your business, knowing Stamps.com has all your postage needs covered with premium discounts and great rates. A post office in your office. With Stamps.com, all you need is a computer and a printer. They even send you a free scale, so you'll have everything you need to get started. If you need a package pickup, you can easily schedule it through your Stamps.com dashboard. And if you sell products online, Stamps.com seamlessly connects with every major marketplace and shopping cart. Running a business isn't cheap, especially when it comes to fulfilling orders for your customers. Luckily, Stamps.com has huge carrier discounts, up to 84% off USPS and UPS rates. Plus, Stamps.com automatically tells you your cheapest and fastest shipping options. For 25 years, Stamps.com has been indispensable for over 1 million businesses. Get access to the USPS and UPS services you need right from your computer anytime, day or night. No lines, no traffic, no waiting. Set your business up for success when you get started with Stamps.com today. Sign up with promo code SuperMega for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial, plus free postage and a free digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click the microphone at the top of the page, and enter code SuperMega. So check out the link in our description, get a 4-week trial, free postage, and a digital scale at Stamps.com/SuperMega. Thanks to Stamps.com for sponsoring the show. That's backwards, but it's funnier that way. It got crushed in my trunk.
Okay.
So that's why it's a little wonkus. It's a little hey, that's a good word too.
Cattywampus?
Cattywampus, that's what it is.
It's it means it's a skew, right?
Yeah.
Right?
I was going to say cattywampus, that's what it is. Poppycock?
Tabernacle? I thought there was some sort of...
It's a French thing.
Oh.
And it's a Mormon thing. The Tabernacle, some Mormon shit. The underwear?
Isn't it some choir? The Tabernacle?
I'm confusing my big words I don't understand.
Isn't there some sort of choir, the Tabernacle choir?
The Mormon Tabernacle. Yeah. No.
Is it right?
Right? Is the Mormon Tabernacle
choir,
right? Yes, Salt Lake. No. Salt Lake City Tabernacle is a historic landmark. It's a big place. It's sacred to members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and is not open for tours, unfortunately. So, it's a big old temple. I'm pretty sure.
Can you look up the term tabernacle choir? Tabernacle, I don't know, dude. Something in my brain is itching.
They do have a tabernacle choir.
Okay.
So we were both right, yeah.
So there is a tabernacle choir. What is a tabernacle choir?
I just remember my mom was in a flashbang with the Mormon Tabernacle.
What is a tabernacle?
Not a flashbang, a flash mob.
What is a tabernacle? I want to know what a tabernacle is. Matthew?
I don't fucking know what a tabernacle meaning.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting
A fixed
for the
or
answer.
movable habitation, typically of light construction, or a meeting place for worship used by Mormons.
Okay.
My mom was in a random flash mob with the random tabernacle where they all just started singing in public.
Gangbang.
Yeah. I said flashbang, and when I said flash mob, my mom was actually in a gangbang with the Mormon Tabernacle, and it was quite the sight to see. It was in public as well.
You were the cameraman.
I was. I actually didn't know that was going to even happen. So
They just handed you the camera.
I knew it was going to be a flash mob.
You didn't know what you thought it was going to be a funny little dance. You didn't expect every Mormon in sight to start trying to have sex with your mom.
No, they didn't try. They did. They had sex with my mom.
Well, I mean, she couldn't fit all of them in at once.
No, it was more of like a
train.
It was a train, but
A train of Mormons?
It was a turn taking train. So it was you'd have 2 or 3 young men at a time, and then it would cycle out.
Okay.
Normally not to completion. Some of the guys popped real quick, so they'd get it to completion. But most of everyone, it was 15 to 30 seconds.
Watch any good movies lately?
Yeah, I watched The Whale.
That's right. You
finally
haven't
saw
talked
it.
about that on the
I haven't,
podcast,
no.
have
I
you?
finally saw The Whale. And he's a big boy. That's all I got to say about that movie. It's a big boy. No, it was very, very heartbreaking movie. I really liked it.
I thought the ending was par
Cheesy.
for course for the director, but
Yeah, it was a little cheesy. But it was
very sad. The emotions they were trying to get across, they made me feel.
They made me feel feelings for sure. Yeah.
Made me choke up.
Is it
Made
bad?
me feel really bad.
Is it bad that like after I was laying in bed watching it, and in one of the first scenes he gets that bucket of KFC and just starts chomping down on it? And is it bad that the second I
Did you
saw
get
that,
hungry? You're like,
I immediately ordered fast food? It just made me hungry.
For me, I just got sad during that scene. I'm like, that's what I do when I order those like fucking late night McDonald's things where I get like 6 cookies and like 2 burgers and some French fries. And it's like that whole day I did well, and then that one time I'll just be like, fuck, and then I'll order a bunch of food and just really gorge. Now I got my tits and my belly back. Makes me heavier, so you don't want to. So I'm harder to topple over, so people can't push me as easily now.
Well, see, the
And
more
people
you
used to push me a lot, Matt. I don't know why. I go out in public and people just start pushing me.
I know. It's
You tell them to stop.
I know it's upsetting to see, but Ryan, the more weight you gain, the more you become like a weeble. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Someone knocks you down, you come right back up.
Sorry, I didn't know what you meant by weeble, and I took it as some sort of derogative term. But I'm guessing now, knowing context and getting context.
No,
clues,
it's not
that weeble
derogatory
is-
at all.
Okay.
Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
No,
They're
they sure
called-
don't.
They're called weebles, right? Isn't that what they were called?
I don't know what a weeble is.
So remember those the guys you could punch them and they'd come back up.
I didn't know they had a name.
Weebles,
But I know what
wobble,
you're
but they don't fall down. You okay?
Yeah.
You need to spit a little sludge out. Yeah, I saw that. Actually, I triple marathon 3 movies. I watched Eyes Wide Shut, then I watched Deep Impact, and then I watched The Whale.
Ooh. You didn't like Eyes Wide Shut on the second watch as much as you did on your first watch.
Not as much. First time
From
I
what
watched.
from what you told me.
Well, from the first time I saw Eyes Wide Shut, which is Stanley Kubrick's last
You
movie,
were blown away.
I was blown away.
Simply put, a white boy was shook.
A white boy was shaking in his boots. The Stanley Kubrick movie had that white boy shook. But I think that, I don't know, I think it is a really good movie the first time. And then the second time, I guess, knowing everything. I guess because the first time I went into it not knowing, I guess my eyes were wide shut.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was about. And then I was like, whoa.
It's weird because that's the exact opposite feeling I got when I watched a Serbian film. The first time I watched it, I didn't like it that much. The second time, I understood it, thought it was more entertaining. The third time, you realize it's just a comedy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. That one, we should do that one for Uncle Sleepover.
okay.
Or Salo. What?
Yeah, no,
You
you're
don't wanna
right.
do it?
No, I'm just remembering some good bits and jokes that they have in those films.
They are pretty good.
Yeah, they're classic.
Very, very good bits.
Yes.
You know. But yeah, Deep Impact. I love Deep Impact. Have you seen that movie?
Your mom likes Deep Impact too.
Shut the fuck up, you goofball, dude.
Stop.
I realized I could have broken your foot with that strength of that kick, and I hope that I...
Watch out.
Sorry, man. Deep Impact, dude. It's great. Jon Favreau plays an astronaut. Elijah Wood is one of the main characters.
Jon Favreau plays an astronaut.
Mm-hmm. And spoiler alert, he dies.
Why do I want to watch it now? I was going to root for Jon Favreau. I'd probably walk out of the movies if I... Do you see him die?
Yes. He's on an asteroid. He's on the surface of an asteroid, and the sun hits it, which heats it up, and then a massive steam geyser goes poof, and blasts him into space. And
do you see him go, whoa?
Yeah, he's like, and then there's a shot where it's like inside his helmet, where you can like see this side of his face, and you can see like the surface going away as he's flying into space, and he's like, ah! And that's it. And Jon Favreau dies.
He eventually dies. He doesn't die.
Oh no, it's not a quick death. No,
he just like
he floats away into space.
You know, he just dies in space by starving.
It probably takes a couple days.
He just open his helmet, and then he would die. He'd blow up like a balloon.
I probably would do that. No, I'd be like, they might still save me somehow. Here, dude. Here's Jon Favreau dying. Wait. You can see the shot I'm talking about.
Does it happen in an instant?
Here we go. Wait.
You don't want to skip the part, Matt.
Here it is. Here's little Johnny.
I'm watching. I've never seen this movie.
It's a good movie. Ah, there he goes.
Oh, God, we're losing one. He's got escape velocity 1,000 feet and climbing.
It's the last you see of Jon Favreau.
He just gets blasted into space
and he dies
from a geyser. The geyser shot him up into like the atmosphere of the planet.
No, they're on a comet.
Okay,
and they're trying to put nukes on it before it hit. The whole movie, it's an asteroid movie. So like, there's a comet that's going to hit Earth.
Didn't
Armageddon also did that?
I was about to say, didn't Michael Bay also make a movie with Ben Affleck and all them?
This was 1999.
Was Ben Affleck in Armageddon?
I think he was.
Ben Affleck worked with Michael Bay multiple times. He did Pearl Harbor as well, I think.
Wait, when did Armageddon come out? Because, you know what, dude? Did they copy? Armageddon and Deep Impact came out the same year.
I mean, probably as much as like copied as like Observe and Report did to Paul Blart. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, putting like trying to blow up an asteroid that's heading towards Earth is not an original concept. So.
Did you see Observe and Report?
I did not. No, I didn't.
Seth Rogen rapes Anna Faris in it.
Really? I heard about that.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Interesting plot point.
It's very uncomfortable. If it didn't have that scene in the movie, it would still be uncomfortable to watch.
Really?
Yeah.
Seth Rogen doesn't deliver a good performance?
I have to say, I saw it with my dad. It was our
in theaters.
Movie. Yeah, in theaters.
Okay.
And so the whole the big bad of the movie is this guy you don't really see too much, but he's the antagonist, so to speak. He's a flasher. He goes around and flashes people. And in the beginning of the movie, he's doing that. And he's flashing his little willy. In the end, you actually see it. He flashes it, and you see his penis. And he runs in slow motion, and you see his balls and little penis bouncing around in slow motion.
Seth Rogen's?
No, the mall flasher. Seth Rogen plays the Paul Blart of this story, the mall cop who is trying to be heroic for a woman who isn't interested in him.
And he rapes her.
But yes.
Interesting.
She's like inebriated and drunk and pretty much passed out, and he's having sex with her. And then she throws up on him, I think.
Seth? That's no good.
Yeah.
She pukes right in his face?
Yeah.
Is it funny?
No. The whole movie feels very like, it has a very mean-spirited vibe.
So it's not trying to be funny in that scene?
I mean, it is trying to be funny, but it's trying to be funny in like a gross, mean-spirited, dark way. Kind of like how James Gunn is funny sometimes. Like, did you ever see Super with Rainn Wilson?
No.
That's another movie that is just kind of like mean-spirited and just mean. That movie also has a rape scene, except it's Elliot Page raping Rainn Wilson.
Really?
Yep.
Have you seen Toy Story 2?
Yes, and that is my least favorite rape scene.
Yeah, that one was
Not to say that I have a favorite rape scene, but that one is the most disturbing.
If I had to rank them.
That one is like, I don't know. I think it's specific because they put it as like an after credit sequence, which I found to be odd, which is to set up Toy Story 3.
Yeah. And it honestly, it's like one of those things where it's like I respect their artistic decisions, you know? It's like I'm not going to question Pixar during that time period because they were making nothing but hits. But especially now in 2023, it's aged a little poorly.
Yes.
And I don't think it was necessary to the plot.
No. As I said, it was setting up the third movie. It had nothing to do with the second one except to set up the third movie, which wasn't even.
But then they kind of just threw that away in the beginning of the third movie, so it wasn't even that necessary.
Yeah.
Like, they used
the
it to set
character
it up,
didn't
but-
even reply, didn't come back.
No.
So it's like, it was
Stinky
just some
Pete?
random scene that happened.
Yeah.
It didn't really have a point or purpose.
No. So I wasn't a big fan of that one, but still a great movie, you know, everything up to that. But yeah, Deep Impact is a I like it. It's fun. It's got a
Michael Cera?
yeah. It's got Michael Cera as the main character. He plays the villain actually. He plays the asteroid.
I wish. Dude, it's like when they got Jesse Eisenberg to play like fucking Superman's
Lex
villain.
Luthor.
Yeah, Lex Luthor. Yeah. I would love for them to get like Michael Cera to be like fucking Thanos type shit.
You want him
in
to
the
fuck Thanos?
No, I would love him. You know what? Since what is it? The actor who is playing Kang the Conqueror in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He's the next big bad after Thanos. The actor, I forget his name. He was recently in Creed 3 and the Loki TV show he was in the end of, but he was cast as the big bad. He recently has a scandal about potential, I don't know too much of it. I think there's like abuse involved and just kind of like a toxic relationship that he's the toxic one in, of course.
Right.
So people are like, are they going to recast? And now I'm beginning to think it might put a lot of people on to say like, hey, you don't need to replace a black actor with a white actor because that would be ridiculous and that would be racist, and that's something that we've seen time and time again. But I say to people who are saying that, it would be Michael Cera. Does that change anything?
That changes a lot. I don't think that argument would still, you know, have a leg to stand on, personally.
Everyone loves Michael Cera.
Everyone loves Michael Cera. He's cute.
And for him to be a big bad, King the Conqueror,
he'd be a great bad guy. You know? Like, Michael Cera's the type of bad guy that, you know, it could be like the type like holding the cat and stroking it.
It's just there's so many movies that get in those things where it's like, do they recast? Do they halt movies coming out? Like for example, The Flash with Ezra Miller.
Right.
Ezra Miller has been in a lot of controversies. Seems to be
But the sleepover at Justin's
a very shitty person, including that. And the whole thing with them is that they're in the new Flash movie, right? We saw the trailer to that. You loved.
And
you
it
were
looks
clapping
awesome.
throughout the whole trailer.
Oh, when he goes, "Yep, I'm Batman." I jumped up and I spilled my popcorn because I was screaming so loud and clapping. You had to calm me down.
Oh yeah, when I'm Batman. That was the best part of the trailer.
You get me worked up again. Yeah.
So the whole discussion was, since they're surrounded in all this controversy,
Yeah.
do they even release the Flash movie? Do they recast the Flash in general? What do you think they should have done?
Well,
Because I'm thinking,
I don't know.
They should have just used AI to put Michael Cera's face on the Flash.
that would have been great.
I'm using Michael Cera in all. I think Michael Cera is the perfect fix to any studio problem.
If they had cast Michael Cera as the Flash, that movie would be wildly popular.
Think of Star Wars episode. I think it was 8 was like the one that Rian Johnson directed that people hated. I think people had a big problem with the characterization of certain characters, and I think maybe instead of giving into fan service and casting Mark Hamill back as Luke, they should have replaced him with Michael Cera.
Michael Cera, yeah.
Again, anyone can do this exercise. Replace Michael Cera in any role of a movie of an actor that's not really doing that good of a job, or that a movie surrounded in controversy. I feel like he's the perfect go-to actor. He's versatile. He's a handsome leading man, and he's as cute as a button.
He's cute as a button. You know, I just want to pinch his little cheeks and give him a kiss.
He's in the new Barbie movie.
He is. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the Barbie
And you know,
movie.
that's going to be a success.
It's going to be a huge success. It's going to be a wild success.
The moment I saw Michael Cera's name, joy filled my face.
I'll tell you what, man. I've said it. I haven't gotten a solid answer from you, but I'm going to be marathoning Barbie and Oppenheimer because they come out the same day. So I'm gonna back to back.
I would like a break in between, but I'd do it.
Oh yeah, we can take. We're not going straight to the next one.
I'd like Oppenheimer to be in IMAX.
Yeah, we can go to a different movie theater. Yeah, we can go see it in IMAX. I want to see that nuclear bomb go boom.
I mean, ads.
Today's episode of SuperMegaCast is sponsored by Honey, the easy way to save when shopping on your iPhone or computer. When I find a deal, I feel smart, lucky, and excited. All three of those things put into one emotion. I can't even explain it. I start dripping with sweat, I start drooling, I get so excited that I'm saving some money. I feel the same way when I get surprised by a deal. Well, thanks to Honey, I get to experience that feeling every time I shop online, because manually searching for coupon codes is a thing of the past. Honey is the free shopping tool that scours the internet for promo codes and applies the best one it finds to your cart. Here's how it works. Imagine you're shopping on one of your favorite sites. When you check out, the Honey button appears and all you have to do is click Apply Coupons. Wait a few seconds as Honey searches for coupons it can find for that site, and if Honey finds a working coupon, you'll watch the prices drop. Last Friday night, me, Ryan, Jim, Luke, Justin, the whole crew, we were at the Super Megaplex about to watch one of our favorite kids' movies when we got a little rumble in our tummies. So we said, let's order a pizza pie. They were about to order the pizza when I said, guys, wait, try using Honey. Next thing you know, Honey saved us $4.85 on our pizza pie. That's money in our pocket, and that's smiles on our faces.
Did you know?
Honey doesn't just work on desktops, it works on your iPhone too. Just activate it on Safari on your phone and save on the go. So, if you don't already have Honey, you could be straight up missing out. And by getting it, you're doing yourself a solid and supporting this show. Get PayPal Honey for free at joinhoney.com/megacast. That's joinhoney.com/megacast. This episode of Super Megacast is sponsored by Betterhelp. I feel like every year I'm on this rock that orbits the sun, I learn something new about myself. I get to know myself better. I learn, more about just how to handle the curveballs that life throws your way, and I grow from them. Getting to know yourself can be a lifelong process, especially because we're always growing and changing. Therapy is all about deepening your self-awareness and understanding, because sometimes we don't know what we want or why we react the way we do until we talk through things. Betterhelp connects you with a licensed therapist who can take you on that journey of self-discovery from wherever you are. I go to therapy, and it has changed my life. It's been one of the most life-changing things I've ever done. I feel like I would not be the person I am today without it, because I feel like I actually know how to handle situations in life, and I understand my emotions and why I think the way I do and stuff so much better, and I can't recommend it enough. And BetterHelp's a great way to get started. So if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist, and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Discover your potential with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/supermega today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/supermega. And we're back.
Yep, that's right.
That's
We're back
right.
from the ad reads.
Back from the ad reads and better than ever. What, you didn't get any water?
I didn't refill my water.
You had all that fucking time, dude.
How about this? Have you seen the new Mario movie?
No. You have, though. You could talk about it. I wanted to get a Red Bull.
Can you fill up my water?
Yes. But I want to hear about the Mario movie.
So I can talk about something else. I've been playing Resident Evil 5 a lot. So I just unlocked Sheva's tribal outfit. Go ahead, show it, Luke. Make sure it's still showing. I'm proud of it. You have to. I mean, I don't particularly use this skin, but it's an achievement in itself for unlocking it because it means I went through the game and shot all the BSAA emblems, which are blue emblems that show up sometimes 0, sometimes 1, sometimes maybe even 3 in a stage. And I shot all of them and I unlocked it. I'm trying for the unlimited ammo rocket launcher. You have to beat the whole game in under 5 hours. My time's looking good so far. So that's going to be fun. Resident Evil 5. I saw someone saying, why do I like Resident Evil 5 more than Resident Evil 4? I haven't played Resident Evil 4. I'm only playing it for the first time right now in the remake. Resident Evil 5 is just legitimately just so great to me, though. It's the first Resident Evil game I played, and I fell in love. And then Resident Evil 2 remake was great. 3 I didn't like so much. 4 remake so far. I'm having a grand old time. But Resident Evil 5 is epic and better.
Here you go, my friend.
Gives no reasoning. I was talking about how I unlocked certain skins.
Yeah? Luke, throw up those skins.
No, I already showed.
Show it again, Luke.
Okay.
It's not an offensive one, is it?
Well, I don't.
I'd like to take this moment to say I had no idea.
I don't use the skin. It's an accomplishment that you have the skin is the thing because you have to. You have to find all the collectibles.
Dudes that are uncircumcised be like,
I'm circumcised.
I know, I am too. So, unfortunately, our mothers decided for us.
Yeah, my mom.
Well, no, your doctor
live on the podcast.
Well, your mom didn't even decide for you. The doctor just did it.
Yeah.
Was just like, yeah, I'll cut the skin of his penis off.
If you want us to do that for you, sure. Okay, I guess.
So how was the Mario movie, McGee? Tell me all about it. Let me hear it here first.
So I saw the Mario movie. Yep, I did.
What did you think?
First off, I just want to say I had an AMC hot dog
They're good.
with a Dasani water.
Okay.
And it was a great way to start the movie-going experience.
They got good hot dogs, I will say.
Had good middle seat. So here's my take. I feel if you go into the Mario movie excited for the Mario movie, you're like, they're making a movie about Mario. This is exciting. And you come out upset that it was all fan service. I don't necessarily understand that argument. If you go into the movie knowing exactly what it is, it's like a fun, passable little like adventure. It's nothing that I'm gonna like rush to rewatch, but like I didn't hate it. I wasn't bored.
What do you mean by fan service? Like for Mario?
I mean, that's the thing. All Mario is fan service
Yeah.
at this point. That's all it can be. So people that are like, oh, this is just like, there's no actually like good story. I'm like, I don't know what story you're expecting out of this. It's a Mario movie.
Right. They were expecting. Is it just the plot of Mario, basically?
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
Just where he has to save the princess?
I mean, no. Because
Let me guess. The feminists got in the way and made Princess Peach her own strong woman who doesn't need saving. Let me take a wild guess, Ryan. Am I right?
Oh, yeah. Very, very Rey Skywalker coded.
God damn it.
That's all I'm saying.
Did it pass the Bechdel test?
No.
The Mario movie didn't pass the Bechdel test?
No, I don't think any of the Toads count. And they were always talking about Mario or Bowser.
Didn't they say that the Toads are
Then what's Toadette? Then what is Toadette?
That's a great point. What is Toadette?
There's Toad and Toadette. Toadette is a character, and the Toads are a species. Toadette is their name or her name, whatever. But there's the Toads, right? Toadette, and then there's Toad. Or is Toad just one of the many Toads and there's no dedicated Toad?
See, that's
I
want
to get to the bottom of this.
because Toad is a specific character, or is Toad just an interchangeable guy that they throw in, and they just call him Toad because he is a Toad. Like if all humans, like let's say, like in a different world, humans are this crazy just like species in a video game, and they just throw a guy in and just call him human.
Yeah.
And you think, oh, that's a specific character, and you find out no, it's just been a different human every time.
Yeah.
They just call him human. I don't know, dude. We got to figure this out, man. I used to draw fan art of Toad when I was young.
I really like Toadette. Toadette, wonderful. I like the pink. I like how vibrant Toadette is. Toad's cool. I think one of my favorite characters design-wise from the Mario verse is Professor Egad.
Oh, he's great, man.
He's such a good design.
Okay.
Oh, Nintendo.
Here we go. I'm on the Mario wiki.
But Trixie and Chunky and Diddy were in the movie.
They were?
Yep.
No way. I gotta see. I'm really excited. I want to see it in 3D. I haven't seen a 3D movie in ages.
They didn't put Lanky or whatever the fuck his name is.
I like Lanky. This article, so I went to the article for Toad on the Super Mario Wiki.
Okay.
This article is about Toad, a major character in the Mario franchise.
All
for
right.
Toad as a species, see Toad species. Here we go.
So I'm right. It is Toad species, and his name is Toad.
Yeah, they all just look the exact same.
Are they all named Toad? And he's just one Toad except...
No, there's different. Look at this whole list of different Toads.
Do they have names?
Yeah, all these ones do.
What's the old Toad with the mustache's name?
Dude, that's a big-ass list of Toads. I don't know if I can...
Well, Toad did have his own standalone side game, if you remember. It came out for the Wii U, I think. It's like
Yeah, apparently
Toad's
it was really good.
Treasure, whatever the fuck it was.
Toad's Treasure Hunter,
Something like
Treasure
that.
Tracker or something. Apparently it was a really good game, too.
And that's the Toad that was in this movie, because he had a big sack of shit. He didn't have a sack of poop. He had a sack of tools that he used, or didn't really use. They were just there visually. He might have used them. I don't know. I don't remember too much. The plot doesn't really matter. It's like it didn't really have a part in it that made me feel anything. It made me chuckle a few times.
Uh-oh.
But it looked good.
Sorry, man. It's that time of the year with the pollen. It's killing me. And I ran out of all my fucking Claritin. So I'm raw dogging the allergies today. Listen to this, though.
I'm listening.
Excuse me. You didn't say bless you either one of the times.
I just don't
like
wanna
to point that out.
acknowledge
Well, why? I'm your best friend. Why would you not say bless you when I sneeze?
Bless you for who? Like,
It's just common courtesy, man. Like a lot of people watching this podcast or listening are gonna be very disappointed you didn't, because they're gonna go, man, I wish
maybe
I
you
could
should
have
just
said
have
it.
better control over your bodily actions.
I can't control my allergies, dude.
Okay. Maybe you're just weak and you're letting them have power over you. Ever think about that? Ever think that your anxieties control you instead of you controlling your anxieties?
These are allergies, not anxieties.
Same thing.
Yeah, I guess never thought of it that way.
Yeah. I'm going to start charging you for this shit. I'm dropping knowledge.
That one's
here.
free?
That one's free, baby.
Okay. Listen to this, dude. Toads, also known as the mushroom Ryan, uncover your ears right now, please. I'm trying to. Please, Ryan, don't give me that. Don't give me that little fucking face, man. Uncover your ears, McGee. You're gonna want to hear this. Yeah. Okay. One. I'll settle for one. Toads, also known as the stop, dude. Toads, also known as the mushroom people, or simply mushrooms, are a peaceful race of mushroom-like humanoid characters and the dominant species of the mushroom kingdom. Toads reside in many towns and cities throughout the entire kingdom and have a capital named after them called Toad Town. Most toads are citizens of the Mushroom Kingdom, and many also work as loyal servants of the kingdom's ruler, Princess Peach. That's all I wanted to read. Just give you a little background on.
It ain't Wednesday.
Across the street, they're cutting someone's tree down. So they've got a wood chipper.
Sorry, I hear noise from outside.
That's a wood chipper, which if we wanted to right now, we could, I'm sure while they have it active, we could probably just kind of walk over casually like we're walking on the street and throw something into it for fun.
Did I also show you Chris's Stars outfit that I unlocked by getting 25 BSAA trophies? Not as cool as an accomplishment, but it's still a cool little outfit. Look at it.
That's pretty cool, yeah. I like it.
And for those only audibly listening, his Stars outfit, he has a nice forest green vest and underneath a kind of
It looks good.
beige shirt rolled up to his forearms. Some nice pants. I forget the color. They're probably maybe like brown or green or something. Yeah, and it has the Stars logo or acronym on the back of the vest, of the green vest. So yeah,
It's very nice. Very proud of you. We could go throw something in the wood chipper.
is that what's going through your head? You're like, fuck this guy.
We could throw these in the wood chipper. These metal gloves.
Ooh,
I would never do that to these. A fan sent these in an old mail video. Love these. They're really cool.
One of my favorite things someone has sent us.
You know, these are a few of my favorite things right here.
These are a few of my favorite things.
Oh man, they're so much fun just
When
to wear.
the dogs bite, when the bees sting.
It's so weird that those are some of her favorite things. Bee stings, dog bites.
Because it makes her feel alive?
I think so, yeah. It's like Chris Angel. It's like the pain, made Chris Angel feel alive. That's what he would say. He'd go, my name is Chris Angel, and pain is how I know I'm
Do you
alive.
know what Chris is up to these days?
Chris Angel?
It's probably still Vegas show, right? He probably still has like an exclusive kind of like...
Probably, yeah.
What do they call it?
Residency.
A residency.
How did Chris Angel do that shit, man? How did he levitate in the over the fucking light of the pyramid?
With wires?
Yeah, but that light's so hot. The light is so hot it would have scorched you to death.
The lot is
instantly.
it was as hot as the sun.
That's what he said, dude.
That's what he said, dude.
So all I'm saying is, how did Chris Angel do it?
He's Jesus Christ.
He could be, because Jesus in the Bible.
How did David Beckham do it? He's really good at what he does.
Soccer?
Yeah.
I have no idea. That's
does he do
as
it?
big a mystery as Chris Angel levitating over the what is that fucking pyramid called in Vegas? The Bellagio? The big pyramid with the
No.
light that shoots out of it.
Luxor.
Luxor. Yeah.
Did you see my brains? My brow furrowed.
Your brow?
Instant replay of me thinking, like, you can see the moment I start to think about it. Instant replay of that, please, for the visual. And for those who are audio listeners, it is footage of me in a slightly slow motion and my brow beginning to furrow as I start to... Was that the doorbell that I just heard?
I didn't hear a doorbell. Why would the doorbell be ringing? Are we expecting visitors?
No. That's why it would clue in.
You know, your brow furrows when you think. I kind of just go, I hear the door opening. There's someone at the front door. I bet it's Tucker. I just have a weird feeling it's Tucker.
I furrowed my brow a lot, I think. I have lines there.
What if it's Tucker? It is Tucker.
It is Tucker.
Tucker!
Tucker!
Tucker! Breaking Bad reference?
Tucker!
Hey, Tucker, get in here.
Tucker! What's up, buddy?
Hey, Tucker.
How are you?
Hey, come here, Tucker.
I didn't know you were coming by. Are you visiting? No, I mean,
Tucker?
this is our office. You're visiting. Huh?
I haven't seen you here before.
Well, I mean, we usually don't allow anyone.
He's on some new medication.
Okay.
He's adjusting still. Tucker, come on.
You look really nice.
That's the medication.
We're just
Yeah,
we're
we're
buddies.
friends.
We're friends of Ryan and Matt.
We're friends of you as well, Tucker. Well, people have been asking for you to come back on the podcast.
Oh, it's been a while.
It has been a while.
That's true.
Would you be still down to eventually, if you wanted to do an
We'd love
episode?
to have you.
I've been working. I'm almost done.
Okay.
I'll work on the computer over there. But hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
We just got excited whenever.
Yeah, we got excited when we heard
because I
Tucker.
heard the doorbell, and Matt didn't believe me at first.
I didn't. I was like, were we expecting company? I
thought I was going crazy. So Matt was kind of gaslighting me.
I wasn't
kind
gaslighting
of
you.
like-
I just said I didn't know
He's
that.
very abusive.
I wasn't being toxic and manipulative, so drop it.
Sounds familiar to me.
No, it doesn't, guys. Stop.
Tucker said that sounds familiar to him. So
He's also on medication that's altering his brain state, and he's adjusting. So
In a good way.
in a good way.
I've been looking at your face a lot.
Getting beat up.
Getting beat up. Man,
Yeah.
bloody out there.
It's still swollen. No, I just gained some weight.
that's what you should say. You should be like, I'm still fucking swollen from the fight.
My abs are swollen as fuck, dude. Love you, Tucker. You want to at least give people a little finger? Yeah, they'll be like, that's Tucker's finger.
Come on, Luke.
Come on,
and
give
make
him
sure
a-
you throw up a little title showing so people know it's Tucker's finger.
More than his finger.
Girls on a date with Tucker be like, "Hey, buddy."
You smell pleasant, Tucker.
Really?
You do smell good. You smell like you just showered.
I did not shower today.
Oh, interesting. Well, you smell good. You smell good, buddy.
Did you wash your clothes recently?
It might be like, are those clean clothes?
Clean. So
That's
So
what
it might
is
be the
then.
clothes.
a lot of things.
A lot of like fabric softener scent. You know, I like it.
Don't use that. I don't know what's going on here. This is a joke. Do I smell bad?
No, you smell
No.
good. We were being serious.
Okay.
You actually smell really good.
Yeah.
Sure, I believe you.
You should believe us.
Tucker,
I know we fuck around a lot,
We
but
fuck around, but when someone's giving you just a compliment, you know.
I don't
take
think we're ever like facetious in the way of like, yeah, you smell really good, Tucker. We'll joke about you smelling bad because you don't smell bad.
If you smelled bad,
obviously.
Tucker, we'd be like, Tucker, you're a little stinky, man. When's the last time you took a shower? No, you actually smell good. Maybe it's your fabric softener. It's a nice, pleasant smell.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. I pressed my face against your crotch and sniffed, and it smelled good. So when you go sit down to edit the video that you're about to work on, maybe sit down and just do a little bit of this.
Yeah.
Sniff a little bit and tell me how it smells. It smells good. It's not bad.
Y'all ever play like Werewolf or Mafia?
No, but I do have werewolf at my place, and we could get a big old group and play.
I'm pretty bad at it, but I would be curious to see how you guys are.
Okay.
It's fun. I'm also bad at it. Not if I'm a villager, because I don't give a shit if I'm a villager. If I'm a werewolf, I have huge anxiety. Yeah.
Bye, Tucker. He smelled so bad.
Shut up! That is my friend! I'm sorry.
When you yelled, something rang. Like that was so loud that it rang off of something. I heard like a. Now he's actually smelled really good. That wasn't a facetious joke.
No.
Why do people always assume that we're being facetious? We're not. We're never facetious.
Because we're, you know,
We're assholes.
I don't know if we're assholes. We're go-getters.
We're
doers.
We're goofsters.
We're doers. We're goofers. Stuber. Have you ever seen that movie?
The movie about the dog.
Stuber.
Isn't that where he's the guy with the dog?
Guy with the dog. What are you fucking talking about, Matt?
Stuber is.
I'm talking about Stuber.
It's a movie about a dog.
It's not a movie about a dog. It's a movie about stew.
It's definitely a movie about a dog.
That's not about the dog. Stuber is about, there's a dog in it.
Yeah, dude, look at the cover right there.
But
It's
the movie's
dog.
not about the dog. The dog's name isn't Stuber. Stuber is Stu, who has an Uber, and he gets caught up in a ridiculous set of events, led by ex WWE-ish.
I thought you
guy.
were joking about his name being Stu and driving an Uber, and that's why it's called Stuber. And I looked it up, and that really is why it's called Stuber.
Why else would it be called Stuber?
It'd be the dog's name.
You were hoping.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, for
You know?
for the dog's name to be Stuber.
It made more sense to me. Why did you watch it recently?
No, I never.
Why
watched
did you bring it up?
it. I was asking,
Why?
I was asking if you watched it.
Why did you bring
I
it
was
up?
curious to know if you've seen it.
movie-
Justin saw it.
That's a movie Justin would have seen for sure. Did he like it? It has
I don't
Batista in it.
You still haven't seen Jungle to Jungle. Classic.
I haven't seen Jungle to Jungle.
So good.
Where our good man Tim Allen rescues a jungle child
yeah, I guess.
and teaches the jungle child how to be like us.
he takes the kid from the jungle to New York. From one jungle to the next.
Do they use that as the?
I think so.
That's a great.
It's got to be on the VHS cover. Well, I mean, that's why it's called Jungle to Jungle.
Oh
It's in the movie's title.
yes. Okay. Oh,
Except on the VHS, it's the number 2.
yeah. Which
So
will make
I-
you think it's a sequel.
No, when I was a kid, I always thought it was a sequel, and I was like, I want to see the first one, and we just didn't have it. So I was like, I kept looking for the first one, and then I figured it out. I was
Why
like,
did they
oh.
do that? Like, why did they make it a 2?
They had to do whatever they could to make it fun. I saw it because of the number 2. The number 2 was big.
It worked.
Bright.
It is. It's right in the middle. It's 2. And Tim Allen has what does he have, an arrow through his head?
Yep. He goes,
Yeah, he's doing a funny face. God, love Tim Allen.
Can we make Jungle 3 Jungle?
Absolutely.
Acting as if there was a one.
Oh, Jungle 3 Jungle.
The first one would just be
Would
called...
we be saving a jungle child?
I don't know if you could say that.
It's from Nathan for you. It's remember when they write the fake book and he talks about how he saved jungle children and they're like on the news like, what is a jungle child? He's like, it's a child from the jungle.
Okay.
It's a Nathan for you reference, guys. Don't worry. But yeah, he had a jungle child friend named Dindy who was eaten by baboons. I had that book. The movement. I did, yeah. I had it.
What happened? Did you lose it?
I don't know where it went.
I had a
Vanished.
Summit Ice fucking like a button and a jacket, I think. No, a hat. It was something. It was something.
We got the piece of paper from the.
Don't have it anymore though.
I don't know where the
I
piece
don't
of
know
paper
where my
went.
shit went. I had a Ted Cruz as the Zodiac Killer shirt too at one point.
I had a Ted
Man,
Division.
why don't I still have that?
Why? Yeah, why don't you?
I don't know, man. I guess it got lost. I think Mark stole it when
Mark
we moved
probably
out.
stole it. Luckily, I got my Ted Division shirt after we lived with Markiplier, so no one's been able to steal that yet. When I get home, I put it on right
You
away.
still have your Ted Division shirt?
Oh, I wear it every day when I get home. It's like, especially when the ladies come over, I say, "Oh, let me slip into something a little more comfortable." And I come out with my Ted
And the
Division
ladies
shirt.
know Ted Division.
Yeah, they do. Basically, it's an aphrodisiac. When I step out of the bathroom, so let's say I'm in the living room, and I have a lady of the night over.
Okay.
And we're having a glass of wine, some candles, some jazz playing. Maybe, she's kind of giving me that look. You know the look. And I go, oh, let me slip into something a little more comfortable. And I go off into the bathroom. And, she real quick, she pulls out her makeup and she's while I'm in the bathroom. And
Of course.
I come out and she looks and I slip out of the bathroom and I have my Ted Division shirt on. And I can almost hear the loins moistened,
Yeah.
like in real time.
You can hear the dampening of her pussy.
Exactly, yes. I'm going to get a text from Ted now because he's going to see this clip probably.
I'm glad that someone's shirt has the same effect. I wear my own shirts all the time and it gets me laid.
I'm imagining Ted.
No, I think a more appropriate response to you'd probably DM him that. Who are you? Have we met?
I'm imagining Ted wearing a shirt with his own face on it to get some pussy. No,
You don't have to imagine it.
I could
That's
see
what he
it.
does.
It is what. Just stop, dude. I'm gonna get another text from him. I got it. There was a clip on TikTok of us telling Meat Canyon that it's pronounced Ted Division instead of Ted Nivision.
Well, yeah.
It is.
Yes.
And he sent me the clip and just in all caps said Matt.
Matt.
And you never heard from him again.
Oh, Ted. Good old Ted.
Ted, I will say the shirt though, it's gotten me.
Did you know they made 2 movies about the guy?
Yeah, Seth MacFarlane played
Lucky.
him. Yeah, it was
Lucky.
pretty cool.
Sounds like him.
It does, yeah, really does. So, I mean, Seth MacFarlane making a movie about Ted Division is, that's the only person that could get the job done and get it done right. So,
Amen.
amen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to hear more
Of us talking, you'll have to head over to our Patreon.
that's right. For $5 a month, you can get for every episode of this. You
There's
get an
after
after
show.
hours segment, which is an extra chunk of this podcast, where the lights are off. It's all dark. It's all the vibes, as the youngins say.
The vibes are immaculate.
The vibes are immaculate. All right, and we get to say the stuff that we can't say on YouTube, like this stupid. All right, guys, take care.
And
Man, it's always a slam dunk when I see Ryan and Matt. Love you guys.